A good teacher is a lifelong learner.
We have to work with the parents, alongside the parents, in building the character of our students.
Not a single action, not anything that they do affects only them.
We give a context to important things that can be taught in any classroom.
What they did here was to give me information that I can take back to the classroom, examples and ideas where I can take it and make it more personal.
Not just life lessons that they can teach, not just curriculum, but it's the memorial has such an important story for students to learn and understand as they are growing up.
There's so much to learn. There's so many ways you can use this.
There were 9 floors to the building, so there's 9 rows of chairs.
The most important thing is getting kids to put a face on the event and not focus on, the bad stuff that happened, but to focus more on the good and what the memorial means.
It's so much more of an opportunity than a regular education workshop because there's so much growth.
There are so many avenues, and I didn't realize that all of this was available to the teachers.
Unless we connect an emotion to what we're learning, or
the wonderful thing about the memorial is that they're bringing experts in.
As the bombing case unfolds in future curriculum, it's important to maybe point out the different role of
the level of the presenter is really important.
Children that have been through extreme stress.
They're not just hearing from someone in their building or someone in their district.
I think it's important that every citizen and everybody in Oklahoma and the United States and even the world see what message this memorial has to give.
This is the can that the FBI used to put evidentiary materials in.
What I want to do is take this back to the classroom, and I want them to be able to make a personal connection.
For all the activity that was going on at the bombing site, it had a weird quiet downtown. It was very, very sad.
And what I try to tell your students when they come is that, in their lives already, even at middle school, they may have had some rough things happen. Life isn't fair, and they may have been handed, some things that aren't fair. And that's what I've tried to do through this experience is figure out how I can take what's happened, how I can learn from it, how can I help others from it.
They personally grow so much through that whole environment that the memorial provides by bringing in the experts, giving the first-person stories, and really tugging on intellectual and emotional growth opportunities for those individual teachers. And then they, in turn, can bring that same opportunity to their children.
And put an emotional connection to the event so that they can carry that forward and hopefully change their own life and the lives of others.